Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Chad Lane. Welcome back to a brand new video here at Stay Cinematic. Today we're going to be talking about the DC Universe once again. As you know, we're getting more and more news about this thing that came out yesterday, and I'm just covering pieces, little bit by bit, covering some other things here on the channel. But I want to talk about the DCU because it is one of my most favorite things. DC is Batman, the whole lot, the whole shebang. So that being said, let's just jump straight into today's article at hand, which is James Gunn reveals which DC Universe projects has been the hardest to get right. James Gunn opens up which of the announced DC Universe projects has been challenging to finalise following their initial announcement in January 2023. Several movies and TV shows from the DCU's Chapter 1's Gods and Monsters slate have gone forward. However, some have been produced, others are being filmed, and a handful have remained in limbo, which includes the Authority movie from the DC studios. It turns out there is a crucial reason why updates on the Authority have been extremely limited. DC Studios held a special press event last week, for which Screen Rant was in attendance, where Gunn gave the first significant 2025 update about the Team Up movie. While the Authority hasn't been cancelled, Gunn stressed that it has been hard trying to get the story right and has confirmed the following. I mean, honestly, Authority has been one that's been the hardest, both because of the shifting overall story and because of getting it right. In a world with the boys and a world with all the things that the Authority influence that came out after it. And also having a lot of characters that we've fallen in love with, that we've already filmed and have that we want to continue their story to see them meet each other. And so it's been, I will admit it and say it's a little bit more of the back burner right now. It's crucial to remember that even though the Authority was announced alongside several films and TV shows in January 2023, Gunn has always made it clear that a project will only go forward when they have landed on a strong screenplay. Even though the new Superman movie has a setup for the Authority, it's definitely a bigger challenge to tackle all of the other characters that come with the team. From Gunn's new comments, it also makes sense why there haven't been any writers revealed for the film. With all this in mind, it's always possible the DC Universe may introduce some of the other Authority characters across movies and TV shows before they get to their team-up film. Whether or not that is the approach DC Studios will take with them remains to be seen. However, it is at least encouraging to hear that they aren't moving away from the Authority movie, but simply putting it on a back burner while finding the right creative vision for it. Hearing Gunn's commentary about the Authority movie, it makes sense that there are some challenges to bring the group to life, especially in a post-The Boys world based on the similarity between the two concepts. However, given the rich history of the team, there's bound to be a film writer out there who can crack the code on how to bring these characters to the big screen for the DC Universe. Hopefully, a 2025 progress forward, DC Studios will get in the right direction for the Authority sooner rather than later. So, the Authority is a very weird one in my eyes. It's a team of, I don't know whether they're heroes or anti-heroes, but it's a team-up movie, and this is where I'm getting really confused when they talk about we haven't been able to crack the script. The Authority is unknown to the majority of moviegoers. The Authority is unknown to a lot of people unless you're a hardcore DC fan. So, I'm looking at this the same way I look at Marvel, okay? Both comic book companies both have very strong comic book characters that moviegoers don't know about. And what I'm getting at is Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy. No one knew about them. No one cared about them unless you're in the comic book world. They hit the movie screens with James Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy, and that was that. He read the source material, he loved the source material, he took it on board. I think the only person who can write and direct this is Gunn. I think, given the fact that he set up the Authority in Superman Legacy from reports, that's the way that it should be. That should be his next writer and director credit in the DCU, and put that film as like a 2028, 2029 movie. That just seems the most simplistic solution to me at the moment for the Authority. It's good to hear they haven't just forgotten about the project. It's just, we have all these other projects. We have a Clayface movie that I've already reported on that we are getting right that wasn't even announced to begin with. But that's made progress. We're going to push that forward and pull that back. I think it's a very good time for the DC Universe. I think it's just very good everywhere we go. So, with that being said, I'm going to leave the video here. The Authority's on the back burner. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Drop a like on the video, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. We have 5 more to obtain, and maybe one of you could be the one that gets us there. Please share the video with anyone you know that loves movies and nerdy stuff like this. I'm Jack Lane from Stay Cinematic, and as always, stay cinematic.